Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the pasta.
No, pene in Spanish means dick. So like, so for me, when I hear pene,
Get that potty mouth out of here.
Can he say that?
Jesus.
He just did.
That's
So
fucked
you're
up.
saying when you hear penetration, you think dick?
Yes, every single time, and it's so awkward because no one else in the room does but me, and I feel so fucking...
I think that's exclusively what people think when they hear penetration.
Well, I mean, not the same way.
Listen,
I think of it in a foreign way. In my head, I think about it in a different language.
Jesus,
all right?
Leo's
no,
going
that's not
nuts.
fair,
on
Zero.
stuff.
You've been Americanized for long enough, bro. You know
Oh my
Well,
god!
here's the
Sis.
penetration on the screen right now. Yeah, that much.
So wait, when you go to like Olive Garden,
Yeah.
and you get like penne pasta, do you
Got
just
the
like?
weirdest boner right now.
Honestly, when I went there, I did get that pasta, and in my head, I'm thinking, haha, dick pasta.
Tugging on the waitress's clothing. Hey, it means penis.
I was like, oh, Sonix. Oh, never mind. He made it back. Never mind. Keeps talking about dicks.
yeah, sorry.
Wait, we started? Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed about this commentary.
Now there was a lot. I mean, there was a lot going on. Basically, it was like a hot start for Leo. Sonix brought it back, and then Leo closed it out. So.
Yeah.
But
This
he's
is
still like not bad considering how it started.
this is more like the Sonics we usually see. He's not really camping very much. He's pressuring Leo this time around.
Yeah. He's good at that. I mean, I tell people all the time, like, I know he can camp his ass off when he wants to, but like, he can get aggressive and hang in there. Like, that's not a problem.
See, the thing about Sonic is that we all assume a fast character will mean a fast character goes in, but what it means is that he can go in and go out whenever he
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah, I think that's just like game design or character design in a nutshell. Is the more you buff these offensive options, they just result in defensive options.
Right.
Well, that's what everybody thinks they want, is a really
Yeah.
like aggressive game where you like hit a lot of buttons and do a lot of combos, but then people hate that too. So it's a very fine tightrope.
It's so
tough.
fine.
It's very hard.
I do like seeing Masher Leo every now and then. Whenever like he's understanding Wi-Fi when he can't get a kill, he's like, ah, flick the yellow stick. And it's worked.
I mean, it's reliable. It got him the winner's final so far. I'm not gonna crap on it.
I love spin dash counts in chat though. I love the dedication.
I wonder if they're accurate though. Like I'm not gonna fucking count that myself.
Imagine if that was the commentary. They'd be begging for the podcast to come back.
Oh Jesus, yeah, counting each spin dash.
Yeah.
That does make me think though. If you did count how many times he spin dashes in a game,
I want,
Yes.
I mean,
Do
are you
numbers
trying to put a
go
limit
that
on it, like a
high?
penalty?
this reminds me of the debate code. Like, remember in Melee when they were like, "What if we put an air timer on Jigglypuff?"
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot it. That's good.
They also said like if the game goes to time, Jigglypuff loses no matter what. What if that's kind of fucked up? Like,
Like, what if they put something like that for Sonic where they're just like, we call it the spectator rule.
that's funny. That's good.
I actually think when you like have a rule set tailor made to you, you kind of made it as a game.
Yeah.
Like I think, you know,
Dude,
you
like,
touched your legacy.
Hungry Box has to be popping off, and they're trying to nerf his character via rule set.
Right.
Mewtwo King had to have some rules for him specifically in Brawl. You guys remember the G-Nest set? Like,
Oh, wake up, floating
Under
under, Smashville.
Smashville.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kept
yeah,
gliding
yeah.
back and forth. Yeah, that was
different time. Scrooging, yeah, whatever that means.
yeah.
What a weird phrase. Like, you ever think about how we came up with trumping? Like, why did we?
I have no clue.
Who did that? You know, somebody did that.
Well, that was actually created. You might not know. This was actually created by Pierce. He came up with that term.
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, one of his
Why?
many contributions.
Piers actually came
Alright.
up with a bunch of random.
Pierce came up with what?
Piers came up with a bunch of random terms and bro, like random techniques that like people use, but like are not like that well known.
Do you have any for the class?
No examples. Just he did that. Ooh, look at the spike. Dude, Leo's so scary here. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure there was a technique in Brawl where you release your shield, but you will air dodge into it. I think it was called Shaden or something like that.
Let's go, Sonix!
Oh, yeah.
Baby, woo!
I forgot you picked him.
Yeah, buddy.
You could have
Come
got
on,
on the
Leo.
Sonic train, man, but you riding solo now.
I know what to do. Ya vamos, Leo, aposté $5,000 a ti, pendejo. Vamos, gánale a este pendejo Sonic.
Oh no, he's
Some of
speaking.
those words weren't nice.
Speaking
There you go.
Japanese.
There you go. I talked to Leo in his language. He'll know what to do from now on. I told him the code.
All right, good coaching. Good coaching.
Yes.
Well, you can't call it coaching if we don't know the language.
Well, I mean, Leo does. I don't know what
Exactly.
Yeah.
El coaching.
Actually, what would happen if at a tournament, someone was coaching someone like in Russian or something in the crowd, and no one could understand what he's saying?
It's just like they're speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm sure it happens. I bet Japan does it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, man,
Yeah.
what if Japan cheats in every tournament and we never knew?
I have one question that I have always wondered, because like coaching, band, all that.
Yeah.
Like players always wear earbuds at tournaments. How impossible would it be for your coach to be chilling in the back and just talking to you while you have your earbuds
In a Discord call. Yeah, like
Or
the
just a
SpongeBob
call.
Patrick
That
thing.
happened at
like,
CEO.
Like I've always
did it?
wondered, how is that not a more popular thing? Because it sounds so easy to just never get caught.
I think because it's so easy not to get caught is why we never heard of it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it happens all the time. Y'all just
Yeah.
they just don't know.
I feel like people would talk about it though. Like players
Yeah.
would feel really like sneaky. They'd be like, "Hey, I got away with it," and then talk about it. Like it would be more known, I think, but maybe
Yeah.
not.
I'm just saying, if it does happen, why have we never talked about it?
Right? Yeah. I don't know. Oh my God.
What a start. Leo had this exact same start in the last one as well.
Yeah.
Well, not
Why
exactly.
didn't get to pull the trigger? That down smash didn't kill last game, so I feel like now he's just taking it away. Maybe.
No, he's in a much better position because even when he took the first stock off last game, he was like an 84, 90%.
Yeah.
So like now he's just like he's really putting the screws to Sonic. He'll probably be able to slow it down a little bit better, knowing that Sonic has no choice but to be aggressive now. And I think that's where Leo will really shine right now.
Yeah, I think this
he's
game is
getting
probably going to be like really a lot easier for Leo because how Sonic's going to be forced to throw out the first card, and that's going to just,
Yeah.
Wolf is not fast enough to keep up with Sonic, but now it doesn't matter.
Ooh,
Of
up,
course,
B.
Wow.
every time. Yep.
Yeah, that's a swing.
Yep.
But this is really amazing because like this is what Charlie was talking about, where Sonix is playing like pretty aggressively, and before it was because he had to, because he was down. But even the first game when he was ahead, like he's charging at Leo. He changes his game plan up depending on what he has to do.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I was super shocked to see him camp it out. Like I said, I'd never seen him do that. This is more in line with the kind of gameplay I knew his Sonic for.
Uh-huh.
And the last one just kind of, I don't know, put a bad taste in my ass. I didn't really like what I saw there. It's like a 40-minute set.
What?
It was
That was
rough.
my first set I've ever seen of Sonic's, for the record.
Yeah, oh, that's
You never seen him play before?
Actually, no.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, he's pretty.
Like, I
pretty
definitely
well-known.
know the name. Just,
Yeah, like the hedgehog.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It kills me like the Sonic player. Like there are no Wario players named like Wario. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's Sonic's Sunnydo. In Brawl we had Speed Master. Like
You
it's
don't
like,
have your Wabilly.
Speed
yeah,
Master.
exactly. Like it's, but I guess Wadi is like, so the Wadi is because of Wario. He doesn't play Wario now, but it was like Wadi Rob or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like all his Brawl, yeah.
Yeah. Good old days.
Yes, sir.
I love, like, then there are players like Best Ness who just can't switch characters, right? Like, you kind of dig yourself a grave at that point.
Yeah, imagine Best Ness just, the next game he's like one of the best players in the world, like top 3, and he plays like Luigi or something.
Yeah.
Like, what? There's, like, Hyper Kirby who means, like, Roy.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
That's true,
enjoy
yeah.
it, yeah.
Like, it always just feels so odd to me.
Actually, do you know Cola's name used to be Salt
Fault 1?
Yep.
Do you know why?
No.
I was hoping you did. I don't know
where it
either.
was
I
going.
thought that's where you were going with it. I was
No,
curious.
I did
there was
as well.
definitely an ellipses at the end of that.
I mean, my assumption is that he's pretty salty, so I guess it's the salted one or some shit like that.
Oh, Mewtwo King. That's an obvious one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Did he ever really play Mewtwo King, though? Or, sorry, did he ever really play Mewtwo?
He
did. He played
yeah,
it.
he played Mewtwo at the
Yeah,
start.
in Melee he had he would play Mewtwo sometimes, but people like called up, so he's like, all right, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Back to Mark.
115 on Sonix, but he has to, like, now you have to charge at Leo, which is so scary because Leo's so good at playing defensive, like, on his back foot when he has to.
Oh,
Jesus!
wow.
Well,
Crazy.
I didn't feel like he was going to catch.
Wow.
Yeah. Good lord, what a hit.
I just got him through the platform true. That was kind of wild. That did not look close.
No.
It's not the Leo, so that's 1-1.
Man, Leo winning a game is huge
No, absolutely.
for the confidence level. Ain't it crazy though how we're talking about Leo as if it's like he's the underdog in this?
It's so weird.
Yeah.
I know, it's
Yeah.
fucking crazy, man. It's cool.
It's
though.
just Leo versus Wi-Fi Sonic. It doesn't matter who it was.
Yeah.
But it's just the Wi-Fi Sonic.
Yeah. I think one thing about like loser runs that are always super wild to me, like Leo had a phenomenal losers run at Frostbite, but then when you really break it up, he was the statistical correct choice in every match.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
he
feel
like
like-
started at 7th and ran all the way through. But like if you take each of the matches in a nutshell, like or in a
Yeah.
vacuum, yeah.
Yeah, like he's still #1 player in the world. Like I would still always bet money on him to win.
Yeah.
But this is different than all those loser runs because I actually don't know if he can beat the Sonic.
It's tricky. It's a different environment. Like the players are still obviously skillful as hell. Like, their body. That's not even a question. But it's the environment that really kind of shapes things here. And obviously, some characters are better online than off. It's not a bad thing, but it is a nice showcase, and it's also cool to see the evolution of somebody like Leo, who's kind of struggling by his standards, performing in these tournaments, and now he's in winners finals.
For sure.
Chance to go to grand. So I'm loving it.
I'm just glad we saw Leo just progress, just kept trying harder and harder, and
Didn't
now
quit
here he
yet.
is in winners finals. Yeah. Sorry, he became the best in the world.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's so painful.
That's the fucking worst.
Yeah, if you're
This
playing
is-
friendlies and that happens, you just start over. But this is
Yeah.
for money.
Yeah, a lot of monies.
I understand that he lost the first stock very fast, but I still have a sneaking suspicion this could go to time. Or does Sonic just take this league and push the aggression even more?
I mean, he has a massive lead. At this point, if I'm Leo, you actually don't want to play that slow anymore because, like, you can just get timed down.
Yeah.
You benefit nothing because the closer it goes to time is just. It's not even gonna get the time. This is probably gonna be a 2-stop.
Yeah, I think I would have tactical SD'd. I think reset.
I thought
momentum.
he was going off stage.
It looked like
Yeah.
he's done
Yeah,
with
he's
this.
like, all right, never mind, I'm done.
You know, actually, Leo, they were asking him earlier on his stream why he doesn't use a webcam. Oh,
Yeah, he held
Yeah.
off. He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no.
but yeah, he basically said that he doesn't want people to see his emotions while he's playing, and that got to me because I was like, of course, the reason he doesn't want people to know is because like if he does get angry at something or like he's like fuck, right? Like you can just mute your microphone and like silently rage, right? No one will know. But then like because everyone's like vicariously living through him and watching what he does, and he's like the best player, he has to be like he has a standard that's held up to him that he has to adhere to. And I was like, damn. Imagine losing to like some bullshit. You can't say anything about it.
Well,
Yeah,
it's even if you're like totally normal and you're not mad and you're not making any faces, people be like, yo, look at him. He's so mad. He's not doing anything, so he's so mad. It's like people will read into you're like a Rorschach.
Absolutely.
People are just gonna read into whatever
Well,
you're
on
doing.
the internet, everyone's like an actual therapist. Like
Yep.
they'll psychoanalyze
Armchair
everything.
psychologist?
Well, I guess Leo really is washed, bro. Got 3 stocks.
No, I believe in my boy. Oh yeah, this tournament has a weird rule stage where you can go back to a stage that you won on.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's
Ah.
weird. So that means we're probably gonna, if he wins this game, we're gonna go back to FD for game 5 then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh shit, yeah, that'd be kind of okay.
Oh, all right. Well, Sonic's trying to win the tournament.
No, we
8.8%
were doing so
on
good,
both.
guys.
Oh no. I mean, if you're up
Lord.
2-1 on Leo, you need to fight. You know, like
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I just thought somehow that could be converted to a death.
I felt kind of afraid.
I mean, we saw what happened on FD. I get it.
Yeah, like that whole game was just... Now you're terrified for anything that could happen.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing about Wolf though, is that Wolf is so good at combos, does a bunch of damage. He's good at everything, but the moment you hit this little puppy off the level, he just dies.
yeah. He died at like I think 10 in that first game, and then like it wasn't even close after that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you'll see somebody SD at 10, and then it's like, you know, maybe a 1 stock or something, and then it's like, okay, well, he might have been able to win. No, Sonix just ran over him.
Yeah, it's pretty routine actually. Like, I mean, we've commentated tons of tournaments. Like, somebody will lose a stock, like, you know, opponents are like 10%, and they'll bring it back almost to last hit. But
Right.
in the case of Sonix, like, yeah, like you say, just mowed him down. And I don't know what that did for Leo, if it frustrated him, because you talked about his emotions. I feel like Leo has always been like pretty cold and calculated. That's offline, right? I
Dude,
kinda
he's got a
wonder
king
if
mentality.
online
Yeah.
it gets a little more frustrated.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be that guy, but there's one person in chat called Chouette something that's actually counted manually every single spin.
No, that's what I was pointing out. It's incredible.
That's what I was
God
calling
bless
into
that
question if it's
person.
accurate or not. He could totally just be making some shit up.
I mean, I'm keeping up with it, and he seems to be accurate. He seems to be. He's counting like all of them throughout the set, I think.
I wouldn't dedicate that much time just to be wrong. I think he's
That's true.
I think
Yeah.
he's probably on the money. Good
Well,
stuff.
He's
Did
also
he
in
just
triple
spin
digits.
dash? 136.
Mushy mushy knife.
Moshi moshi.
I can't get over Knifers why it's so quiet. It's the God.
This shit's pretty funny.
Why so quiet, Knife Foos? Ah!
But I love the evolution of it because now mushy mushy Knifers.
Yeah. With the phone, like
Yeah.
the phone is what kills me.
Same.
Oh my god.
Oh God, that angle's always so. It always disgusts
Scary.
me. Yeah.
You know, if I'm Sonix at this point, like,
I'm sorry.
Do you jump off?
All right. All right.
I mean,
Wow.
here's the question that Leo has to ask himself: do I want to time him out? Like, do I play the same game against him? Because one thing that people don't know is that while Sonic players are really good at timing you out, they're actually really bad when they're the ones losing. Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tweet
I
did
don't-
it to him earlier.
I don't think he has to time him out. I think he just sits on the other side of the set. Oh, wow. I think if he just sits back and then, like, waits for an ups... Yeah, like that. Like, he just waits for Sonix to jump in, and then he up smashes or back throw. You know what I mean? Like, he...
Bro,
Hello?
You know what? That's smart. That's
Homie
smart.
stock.
Psychologically, Sonix is thinking he doesn't even think I'm worthy of taking the stock. He thinks I'm that shit.
No, it was just a homie stock, man. It was a
That
bet.
was pretty
play.
cringe, bro.
It was
That
a bet in
cringe.
chat. That's probably what it was.
All right, bro. All right.
That was a
nice.
king play, bro.
I'll give you 100 gift subs if you throw yourself off.
imagine Leo's talking to a stream right now. He goes, "All right, chat. If I drop the stock right now, 1,000 subs if I win."
That's content, baby.
Sub goal.
It is.
Win the set.
Imagine he just makes that on the fly.
Listen here, pay pigs.
No! Were the subs worth it, Leo?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Were they worth
Wait,
it?
is Leo having control issues? He's playing really weird. Like, you see how he's just walking and press A? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
control mock function with
Sub
the
goal.
that
Lose
up
the
B
match.
off-
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is. Sonic in winter side of Grand sounds unbeatable.
Sounds terrific. That's my boy. Oh, yeah. We're hitting hit the tiny red button. Beautiful.
I was wondering why we were not doing this earlier.
I think it's risky against Sonic because, like, he's so fast. If he can get over the laser, he can get punished, but it's not easy, you know.
Oh, like that. Yeah, yeah.
God,
But
people,
but it's hard, you know.
people need to stop jumping out of homing attack.
Wait a minute. There's only 2 minutes left on the clock, but I don't think it's relevant anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we're going
No,
to
I
time.
don't think so. If they really want to, but they're both. It's a commitment they both have to make.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Hey,
Oh, God.
The teabag! He teabagged him!
Leo.
No, I think he's just testing his controller. I don't want to say
really?
that.
No, it was a
You know,
teabag.
between the narrative of testing the controller and the teabagging, we're gonna go with teabagging.
It's definitely a teabag. That's what I like
Actually,
to
a
see the
good way to
series.
preserve your
Leo's
reputation.
so disrespectful. He's such an
my
asshole.
No, man,
my
Oh,
God.
that
I
was
can't
two.
believe
That
he
was
would do
two.
that.
That was
I can't believe
intentional.
he would do that.
I mean,
Disgusting.
honestly, if I was playing a friend next to me and they were camping me like this with Sonic, I would slap them, not teabag them.
How toxic.
That's not toxic. It's just real. Tell me that
We're gonna-
wouldn't happen if you were playing with like friends and you were all little kids.
Bro,
the
imagine
Mewtwo
being
King
6
slapping.
and camping with Sonic. Like, not just like playing Sonic, but like camping to like a professional level.
I have a genuine theory, and I've talked with Malcolm brought it up, the Wario player. He said that I feel like there's a new wave of players that, like, you know, when we played Smash or when we used to go to tournaments, you go to LAN stuff, right? You play offline. People that come up in this era start with like Elite Smash and Wi-Fi. So the person you're fighting isn't a real human. It's like a CPU to you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you play to win no matter what. So you don't have the experience of sitting next to somebody, camping them the fuck out, and then being like, dude, are you serious? Why are you doing that? This
That
is
is
weird.
such a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if like a new age of players doesn't have that feeling of like that social push to like play the game, you know?
Also, I think it gives them a really good like peek behind the curtain of like the Jaywong factor because they never really have to suffer from that because everyone is just a blank slate to them.
Yep. They're not scared of anybody.
Man, that's a good commentary on the difference between playing in person and online. This
It's
is
different, dude.
Yeah, it's just a lot different. Cause like I remember if you camp someone in person and you win and you time them out of a tournament, you kind of feel like an asshole.
Yep. It's a social thing, but like online, it's like, and also like you don't know, like if you're offline and you do something silly in USD and the guy like teabags a little bit, you might be like, you know, it's funny. But online, you just think they're the biggest asshole in the world. You know what I mean? Like, you automatically assume the worst.
It's like a car horn, man. Like, there's only one mode, like, aggressive. When you hear a car horn, you're
Yes,
like,
yep, exactly.
Yeah, get the hell out the way, bro.
You know, now that I'm looking at the pacing of the game, Leo is playing very strange. Notice how he's like running away and then coming in with a dash attack. He's just mixing up the timing of his attacks, and now he's like full hopping. He's like on the third layer of mix up here, where like he knows that Sonix will start jumping after a certain point in time, and he's trying to catch that by doing like fake movement in the ground.
Well, if he could bait everything out, I mean, for game 5, I mean, especially against Sonix, like you can't. It's so hard to play from behind against this guy. Like, I would imagine just trying to do everything.
Gun!
Keep the lead.
Gun!
That was crisp, but damn, you went too low, bro.
Yeah.
The B reverse was clean, but damn, man, but what the stop?
Ooh, went for the back air. Good response by Leo, though.
I'm glad they hit him out of that because a lot of Sonic strings are just like never true. It's just he just kills you if you're not ready for it.
They feel.
They feel true.
Well, they feel true because there's no way they should hit otherwise. So you get hit and you're like, was that real? I guess it must have been, but it's not. Like, It sucks. I like what Leo does. He
freeze frame.
Freeze frame. He gave him time to DI.
That was the reason why he survived, though.
Nope. Just unplug the lamp really quick so you can adjust DI. Just wait.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
No!
Oh my god! But who is it on?
Oh, wait, take note of the percentage.
Wait, this was game 5.
This was game 5.
It was
Oh, there's still
it
playing?
was-
Wait, it's
Oh my God,
it's still going on! Shit!
Oh my god!
Leo stream! Go to Leo stream!
Oh yeah, Leo stream.
Quickly!
Put it up on screen.
Quickly! I got
Personally, I like the mystery.
Kind of like the mystery of it, and then it's just gonna say who won.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Cut back. Can we cut back? I just want to see this. If you could get Leo's stream up, that's fine. But this
It's
would
an
be
ad
really
right
funny.
now, bro.
I like watching this.
Getting this
Okay,
fucking revenue.
they're both at 2 stocks, 127 to 104. It's dead even.
Why didn't you
oh.
get an ad? I'm a sub too.
Oh, Sonic
Oh,
just took the
no.
stock. He's winning. Leo's on his last stock.
Leo on his last stock.
Yeah.
I love
Stock
watching
Leo.
them fight in the ring. This is so funny.
Oh, that was a good spin dash.
Oh no! All right, last stock. This is it. Game 5, dude.
Oh my god! And they have
Oh
over
my
3 minutes
God.
too. It's not going to a timeout. It's not going to a timeout.
Oh.
Dude, I feel bad for the guy who's been counting spin dashes all set. His life just got ruined.
Oh, my life's work.
That is kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie.
It was time.
Poor
Oh,
man.
Leo
Hopefully he
loses
switched
the
over to Leo stream in time, but yeah.
Careful with that double jump.
Leo's, yeah. Oh my god.
At least Leo got some new viewers.
That's true,
That's true.
man. Yeah.
This shit just shot up.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, double jump. Okay, go for the grab maybe. Oh, dude, don't get back here. Oh my God, the drift, aerial drift on that one.
This is fucking nerve-wracking.
It
It
is.
really is.
I'm not watching. I just want to see the ring.
Yeah, I want the
I just
brain
want to see
reveal.
who won.
Ooh, well, Leo
Oh,
just got knocked out of it. Ugh.
Bro,
Oh.
Sonix clutches it. Gets
Here
to
it comes.
grand finals.
That's big. Wow.
Woo! Sonics, baby!